Hello guys, welcome to my class. Today we shall discuss about the drainage systems, a basic concept about the drainage system and Indus basin. Indus basin. First of all, what is the drainage system? Let us look. Flow of water through well-defined channels is known as a drainage, and the network of such channels is called drainage system. Drainage systems are two types: perennial, which has water throughout the year, and ephemeral or non-perennial rivers, which has water during the rainy season and dry during other season. What is catchment area? A river drains the water collected from a specific area is called known as catchment area. That is, it may be a lake or pool, etc. An area drained by a river and its tributary is called drainage basin. Suppose Indus basin, Brahmaputra basin, Ganga basin, etc. Now watershed. What is watershed? The boundary line separating one drainage basin from the other is known as watershed. It is the boundary line which separates one drainage system or drainage basin from another is known as watershed. The catchment area of large rivers are called river basins, large area, and those of small rivulets and rifts are often referred to as watersheds or small area. Now, the drainage system or pattern resembling the branches of a tree, that is following a grid system or a network or a meshwork, is known as a dendrite, that is the rivers of northern plain. When the rivers originate from a hill and flow in all directions, the drainage pattern is known as radial or radial drainage pattern, that is Amarkantaka range. When the primary tributaries of rivers flow parallel to each other and secondary tributaries join them at right angles, the pattern is known as trefoil. When the rivers discharge their water from all directions in a lake or depression, the pattern is known as centripetal. This is the trellis drainage pattern occurs where sub-parallel streams erode a valley along the strikes of less resistant formation. These beds are usually steeply dipping and may be part of the fold system. The tributaries often intersect at right angles where a notch called a water gap cuts through a harder formation. So this is the basic concept of a river basin or river drainage system. Now we are going to discuss about the river basin of the Indus. River is the life and bloodline of India. The origin and distribution of main streams and their tributaries is known as the drainage system or river system. India is one of the such country in the world which is bestowed with a good number of rivers and tributaries which are helpful not only in the field of agriculture but also in inland water transport system of the country. Rivers also form the basics for domestic and industrial supply, generation of hydroelectricity, inland fishing are responsible for deposition of fertile soil in the plains as well as formation of delta. Some rivers basins are also responsible for trapping of oil and natural gas, which also contribute to the list of usefulness of these rivers. Most of the rivers in India either flow in the Arabian Sea or in the Bay of Bengal, which is determined by the watershed and physical feature of the country. Now, the drainage system of India is broadly divided into two parts, which are the Himalayan river systems and the peninsular river system. We are discussing in the Himalaya river systems. In the previous video class, I have already discussed the Brahmaputra river system, and today we are going to discuss the Himalayan river, Indus river system. Major river system of or drainage system of India are already known: Himalayas and the peninsular. Himalayas rivers system is again divided into three parts: Indus river system, Brahmaputra river system, and Ganga river system. In a gist, the Indus river system, Indus, length 3180 km, originates in Tibet Plateau, enters India in Jammu and Kashmir, merge into Arabian Sea near Sindh. Chenab River, Sutlej River, Beas, Ravi, and Jhelum are the main tributaries of the Indus. And which city is situated on the river Indus? Leh. Leh is situated on river Indus. Let us discuss about the Indus Valley or the river Indus. Source: the river Indus rises into Tibet near the Mansarovar, Kailas or Mansarovar Lake. You have to remember it, Mansarovar or Kailas Lake. It enters India in the Ladakh district of Jammu and Kashmir, flowing west. Tributaries of Indus: the Jaskar, the Nubra, the Shyok, the Hanja join it in the Kashmir region. The Sutlej, the Beas, the Ravi, the Chenab, and the Jhelum join together to enter the Indus near Mathankot in Pakistan. This is Mathankot, where the rivers meet each other. This one is Mathankot. Now let us discuss about the river Indus. The Indus plain has a very gentle slope. The total length is 2900 km. A third of the Indus basin is located in India. One third of its part is in India, in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and the Punjab, and the rest, that is 2/3, rest in Pakistan. More about Indus. The Indus or Sindhu, in other words, rises in Tibet, Kailas, at an elevation of 5,000 meters above medium or mean sea level. Though its initial flow is northwestward between the Tibet and Ladakh, it enters Indian territory through a deep gorge, namely the Indus Gorge in the Himalayas, and flows 709 km through India. It is joined by its tributaries, namely Shyok, Shigar, Gilgit, and Jaskar. The total length of its flow being 2897 km, wherein having a catchment area of 5.968000 km square. It originated from this place. This is called the Mansarovar Lake in Tibet. Being one of the largest river system of the world, flowing through India and Pakistan, wherein the majority of its course and catchment area being in Pakistan. After entering the plains in India, the river Indus is joined by many tributaries such as the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, along with the Sutlej. Indus joins that. This is Indus. It joined the Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, and the Sutlej river joins Indus in India. The Sutlej, being one of the most important tributaries of Indus, flowing a length of 1050 km and draining 24087 km square in India. This river rises in the lake Rakhas in Tibet, is of immense value to the state of Punjab, Haryana, and Rajasthan. The Jhelum, meandering through the Kashmir Valley, rising as a spring at Verinag. Verinag is the place where it originates. The Chenab rise in the greater Himalayas, joins the mighty Indus in the plains. Ravi and Bias rise from Kulu hills and join Chenab and Satluj respectively at Harike. These are the rivers: Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj and Bias. सिंधु नदी भारतवर्ष के नहीं विश्व की विशाल नदियों में से एक है। उद्गम स्थल तिब्बत में स्थित कैलाश मानसरोवर के पास। बहाव तिब्बत में 250 किलोमीटर, जम्मू कश्मीर में 550 किलोमीटर, शेष 2328 किलोमीटर पाकिस्तान में। कुल लंबाई 3180 किलोमीटर। वैदिक संस्कृति का विकास इसी के किनारे हुआ। मोहनजोदारो व हड़प्पा संस्कृति इसी के किनारे हैं। একটু বাংলাতে বলে দিই। সিন্ধু বা ইন্দাস নদীর প্রধান যে 5টি উপনদী আছে, ঝিলাম, চেনাব, রাভি, ব্যাস ও সতলেজ। তার মধ্যে সতলেজ বা শতদ্র দীর্ঘতম, দ্যাট ইজ ইট ইজ দ্য লার্জেস্ট, লংগেস্ট। সতলেজ ইজ দ্য লংগেস্ট। এমনকি সিন্ধুর চেয়েও ভারতীয় সীমানায়। সতলেজ ও ইন্দাস নদী দুটি তিব্বত, চীন থেকে উৎপত্তি হয়। সতলেজ আর ইন্দাসের চীন থেকে তিব্বতের মানসরোবর থেকে উৎপত্তি হয়ে ঝিলাম বা বিতস্তা কাশ্মীর থেকে উৎপন্ন হয়েছে। চেনাব বা চন্দ্রভাগা, রবি বা ইরাবতী এবং বিয়াস বা বিপাশা হিমাচল প্রদেশ থেকে উৎপন্ন হয়েছে। বিয়াস একমাত্র নদী যেটি ভারতের মধ্যেই সীমাবদ্ধ, অর্থাৎ ট্রান্সবাউন্ডারি রিভার নয়। ট্রান্সবাউন্ডারি রিভার মিন্স a river flowing through many countries, one or more countries, known as transboundary or boundary rivers. But Bias, you have to keep in mind that it is the only tributary of Indus that always remains within the territory of India. Bias এবং সতলেজ এই দুটি নদী কাশ্মীরের ভিতর দিয়ে যায়নি। You have to remember that the Bias and the Satluj have not gone through the Jammu and Kashmir. In 1960 সালের সিন্ধু চুক্তি অনুসারে বিয়াস, রাবি ও সতলেজ জলপ্রবাহের নিয়ন্ত্রণ ভারত হাতে থাকে, আর ইন্দাস, চেনাব এবং ঝিলামের জলপ্রবাহের নিয়ন্ত্রণ যায় পাকিস্তানের হাতে। Let us know more about Indus. River Indus enter into Pakistan near Chilar in Dardistan. It meets Panchanad near Maithankot. That is the 5 tributaries meet it at the Maithankot. Remember it, Maithankot. In Tibet, it is known as Singhi. Khamban, majority known as Sindhu. It originates from Bokhar Chu in Tibetan region at an altitude of 4160 meter at the vicinity of Mansarovar. It is also called Nilab in Turkey, Sindha to Assyrian, Abe Hind to Persian, Indus to Greek, Indus to Romans, Sinto to Chinese, and Santri to Javanese. Let us know some more thing about the river Indus. River Sindhu or Indus River is one of the longest river in India. Indus Sindhu is the longest river flowing through Pakistan. Due to its transnational character, it is also called as father of the rivers in India. The river is also called as the lifeline of Pakistan. Its origin takes place in the vicinity of Lake Mansarovar. Indus or Sindhu River forms a delta at Sindh province of Pakistan, which is called by the name Sapta Sindhu, 7 rivers. This delta is the result of collaboration of Sindhu rivers with the other 6 rivers in India, naming Bias, Chenab, Jhelum, Satluj, Ravi and Saraswati. Now Chenab. See, this is the Chenab. Chenab is a river that originates from the confluence of Chandra and Bhaga rivers of Himachal Pradesh. This river in India is considered as clean as the moon. Chenab means clean as the moon. Chenab का मतलब होता है clean as the moon, चांद जैसा साफ सुथरा. The Chenab river is formed by the merger of Tandi, which is located in the upper Himalayas in Lahore and Spiti district of Himachal Pradesh. Chenab also flows through some regions of Pakistan. Chenab, after its origination, moves to Jammu and from there it comes to Punjab, where it meets Jhelum river. Chenab is the longest river in India among the tributaries of the Indus. Jhelum. The Jhelum was called by the name Vitasta in the ancient times and is mentioned in the Rig Veda. The river Jhelum originates from a spring at Verinag. Remember it, Verinag, located at the foots of the Pir Panjal, which is the southeastern part of the valley of Kashmir. The river goes to Srinagar after its origination and then after it proceeds toward Pakistan. River Jhelum is a tributary of river Indus and is the largest of the 5 rivers of Punjab. It is said that Alexander the Great and his army, remember it, and his army crossed the Jhelum in 326 BC at the Battle of Hydaspes river, where he defeated the Indian king Porus. Next, river Ravi. Ravi is a river which flows through India and Pakistan. This transnational river is one of the first 5 sister rivers in Punjab, which gave the state its name. Having its source of origin in the Himalayas, this river in India starts its journey from Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. Remember Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. Ravi is having the historical importance since its western bank is in Pakistan, the tomb of Jahangir Noor Jahan are built in the Sahadra Bagh. Lahore city is on its eastern bank. The name Ravi is given since its water is pure and clean and shines like sunlight. The water is pure and clean and shines like sunlight. Ravi means in Hindi it is known as the sun, and the Jahangir tomb and Noor Jahan tomb are situated on the banks of the river Ravi. Next, Satluj. Satluj river is the longest of 5 rivers in India, flowing through the state of Punjab in India. Satluj also forms historical crossroad region of Punjab in northern India and Pakistan. River Satluj has its source at Lake Rakshasal in, remember it, Lake Rakshastal in Tibet near Mount Kailasa. Satluj is also called as the Red River. This region to its south and east is called as Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. Remember, it is originated from Kailas. It is called the Red River and from the Thar Desert. It is one of the longest rivers which flow in both Pakistan and India. Now, Bias. River Bias is one of the 5 rivers in India and flow in the state of Punjab. River Bias is also River Bias is also named as Bias. This river originates from Himalaya in central Himachal Pradesh. River Bias, after beginning its journey from Rohtang Pass, remember Rohtang Pass, at Himachal Pradesh, and from there it flows to the western Punjab and then merges to Satluj River. Beas River is named after the author of great Hindu epic, the Mahabharata. It is believed that Lord and the Bringu mountain with his Trisula to create a path which is now called as Rohtang Pass. The interesting fact about this river in India is that it was marked as the eastern and most border of Alexander the Great conquest in 326 BC. Rohtang Pass, you have to remember it. Some more facts is given there. See it about all the rivers: Chenab, Ravi, Beas, and Satluj. Now, in a gist, their origin: Satluj, Rakas Lake, Indus, Bokarchu Glacier, Jhelum Spring at Verinag, Chenab, Chandra and Bhagas streams, Ravi, Rohtang Pass in the Kulu Hills of Himachal Pradesh, Beas Kund in Rohtang Pass. Some more facts is given here about the Indus River system. The mighty Indus rises from Bokarchu Glacier near Mansarovar. The river begins at the confluence of Singhi Jangbo and Garsangbo River. In Tibet, it is known as Singbi Khamban, Lion's Mouth. It is joined by Dhar River near Indo-China border. It is joined by Jaskar River at Leh near Kardu. It is joined by the Sayok at an elevation of about 2700 meters. The Gilgit, Gurtang, Dras, Siar, Hanja are the other Himalayan tributaries of the Indus. Other India tributaries: the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, and the Satluj. Here there are the Indus River has the following tributaries: Astur, Nagar River, Dras River, Balram River, Gijar, Gar, Gumal, Gilgit, Khurram, Kabul, Shiagar, Panchnath, Sohan, Sayok, Jaskar, Thanubal River. These are all about the Indus River system. Now the Doab of Indus. Doab means the fertile region between two rivers. The fertile region between two rivers is known as by the name of Doab. So the Doab of Indus, we have will find it clearly in other in FAQ system. Blist, Bari, Panchna, Shal, Srinagar in the largest. We will read it while we will discussing about the questions on Indus Valley system. This is all about the Indus River system. Please go through it, and if you find anything which is not understandable, please ask me. I will help you. Thank you.